Hey guys, it's Tetor. Welcome to another video. This video I'll be covering the topic being the three main benefits of animal fats. Animal fats are very healthy. They contain many micronutrients, and as you can see in this slide specifically, the first one, you can see how natural foods, it could be pork lard, ghee, grass-fed butter. They actually create the best looking people. Like it creates natural harmony with Fabio, Anna Lois, Shah Rukh Khan. Those three people, they grew up pretty well on good foods, and it came from the good foods being animal fats. And it shows how if you grow up in a natural environment, eating natural foods, it could be the animal fats, you'll look the best as possible and start to look natural and ahead of modern society, which looks way worse compared to these people. So here's the first benefit. The first benefit is skincare. So skincare from consuming animal fats is a big bonus and is obvious. As you can see in these images, you can see how animal fats are actually a natural lubricant for the body. Specifically, they help your hair become more oily and shiny, become more textured, become more natural, become more bright and not dry and wither away. You can see how it makes your skin more naturally nice. It makes it shine. It makes it oily naturally, and makes your skin in pristine condition. While if you just eat a modern diet, it will not look as good. And the lips, especially, people say dry lips are caused by you not putting Vaseline and not being in itself natural, and not taking care of yourself and keeping your hygiene bad. That is actually not true. Dry lips are caused by our bodies not being in its natural state and lubing itself up and creating oils for our body. So if you have dry lips, you eat more animal fats like butter, lard, tallow, and more of those fats, you essentially have shiny and soluble lips. It's not dry anymore, because it really is an animal fat deficiency, and that's caused by your body not lubing up. The second reason is zero sunburn. So you see people with sunburns that have to put on sunscreen. Sunscreen is very toxic. It has a lot of heavy metals. It has a lot of lab-made concoction ingredients. It's not natural. For thousands of years, we never needed sunscreen. It in itself causes more pores and is not good for the skin. And the reason why people use sunscreen is because they eat the modern diet, and the modern diet has seed oils, and seed oils are the main culprit for bad skin, because they infect our skin cells, and the skin is the first organ that gets destroyed after eating a shit diet. So it makes our skin more susceptible to something sunburn, sun damage, the UV rays of the sun. Even though naturally the UV rays of the sun are the healthiest things to our body, because our skin got damaged by the seed oils, we becoming way weaker skin wise, and we got sunburns. And to fix this issue, instead of consuming seed oils, we eat animal based products like butter, ghee, tallow, lard, and because of that, we have zero sunburn, zero skin issues, and we're naturally looking good in the sun and live our best lives. Because in itself, animal based will always be better than lab based, or specifically seed oil. So that's the second reason. The third reasons are that skin toxins, they get destroyed. If you eat more animal fats, you get more fat soluble vitamins. You become more replenished. Your body starts healing itself. It becomes more natural in itself. As I said before, it essentially relives itself and becomes better. As such, the skin toxins, specifically conditions of eczema and acne, the main culprits for your skin looking bad, being the worst looking things that you can do to your body, they get destroyed because of the animal fats, essentially making it more shiny and more lubricated, and makes your body more nourished. Therefore, your skin conditions get destroyed because it's reverting to its more healthy and natural state. So therefore, something like acne and eczema could actually be destroyed. even though people say it's genetic, but in actuality it's just you like trying to take care of yourself. The second reason is testosterone. Testosterone is technically cholesterol, and cholesterol is an antioxidant. So testosterone in its most simple form is cholesterol. It's actually like the most like helpful things our body could have. Bacteria, microbes, cholesterol, E. coli, salmonella. Without those, we literally die and we literally not function. And cholesterol is ideal for our hormones, and testosterone is a hormone. It's good for estrogen too. Both testosterone and estrogen are very helpful, and cholesterol helps that. Yeah, well, what I said is that it heals the body and cells like bacteria. Bacteria, cells, our body gets healed by cholesterol due to it being an antioxidant and helping our hormones regulate. And people with the healthier hormones are usually healthier because they function more naturally and more like their gender rather than people without their hormones. So testosterone being an antioxidant is very helpful. The second reason is that testosterone is 95% cholesterol. So as I said before, cholesterol is technically testosterone, but it's just converted. So you can see how cholesterol turns into phenyloxyline, then turns into inositol, and then turns into testosterone. And those two before testosterone are another structure of cholesterol, and that has been converted and transported. So structurally, we would need testosterone from cholesterol, and animal fats provide that with fat-soluble vitamins and making us like strive better. The third reason is that higher testosterone is more sex drive and confidence. As I said before, it is an antioxidant and it's very helpful. But aside from that, like testosterone is like the vigor of life for males, and for males, eating more animal fats, which have cholesterol, and as I said, turns into testosterone, is helpful because they become more like sexually driven, they become more active, they become more motivated, they become more confident because their nervous system adapts and becomes stronger. Their sex drive is increased because the testosterone goes to their like private areas and become more dominant. They want more. They're going into their natural state. Like every animal has high testosterone and estrogen compared to humans because they always reproduce and have like a strong mindset. So higher testosterone could actually help you become the ideal male and also the ideal female, because hormones again are everything for the human body, and historically and naturally we've always kept these hormones in check and in the highest condition. But of course, due to modern society, it's like pretty shit. So that's the unfortunate part. So yeah, you can see with this chart how this like eating animals, you eat animals, you get cholesterol, being one of the main nutrients from it, and then cholesterol through a process of ketosteroids. It is a process where cholesterol turns to testosterone by turning itself into multiple forms and then turning into the testosterone. Because testosterone and cholesterol are again like basically like indistinguishable. They are just converted forms and are literally the same thing. And because of the testosterone you get from killing the animals or eating them, you turn into a more masculine man or a feminine woman in some cases. For like the females, again, like a more feminine woman, a more masculine man, because your hormones are in check. You become more sharp, more driven, and more confident, because testosterone in itself is a hormone, and without our hormones we literally like be in like a non-natural state. And hormones, testosterone is a very important benefit of animal fats. Last reason is ketosis. It's actually like the most complicated benefit of animal fat, because skincare and testosterone are very like apparent and they're very obvious, but ketosis is very important. It's basically like the mind. How does the mind get affected by becoming more fat adapted, ketosis, cutting out carbs, and how is that like really important? So like the number one is that dietary and animal fats plus your body fat creates ketones. So when you're in ketosis, you limit your carb uptake by like 20 to 50 grams, or essentially you're following a carnivore diet, which is the best diet, the most natural one, and I'd highly advocate for it. Ketones are created from animal fats, like what you eat. Like it could be like animal milk, fish, meat, poultry, beef, sheep, lamb, and basically those animal fats, and ghee and butter, plus your own body fat, which creates ketones, and then the ketones get turned into the long fat amino acids, and then they go to your liver. The liver sees it as helpful because it's the natural state, and then it turns into ketones, and then the ketones go to your brain, and your brain works in better condition because you get fat soluble vitamins, and they're very helpful to your body. But yeah, the second reason, speaking about that, is fat soluble vitamins. You have A, D, E, and K. They are only found in animal foods and not in plant foods like bread, vegetables, fruits, and other processed garbage. They are only found in animal fats, basically like meat and dairy, and they also have cholesterol, so they actually like keep your brain in healthy quality due to like the animal fats becoming your main energy source, while having the vitamins and cholesterol and other micronutrients to actually like power your brain and power your body and keep it in the best condition possible. The last reason is that every animal naturally is in ketosis, herbivores and carnivores. So you see a cow eats grass, it's naturally in ketosis, because ketosis means like your natural diet in itself. For humans, it's just eating animal fat and their own body fat. For cows, it's different. Ketosis is them eating like a bunch of carbs from the grass, and the grass is carbs, and herbivores are known for eating a lot of carbs, grass, vegetation, and their brain is in best condition because these animals are built like carnivores and herbivores, and they literally need that. While carnivores like bears and wolves, they do the same thing as I said before about humans using animal fats and their own body fat for ketones, and they live that way because it keeps their brain mentally sharp and helps them naturally thrive, which humans in themselves need to actually like operate and succeed as a society in this modern world. And yeah, you can see with this diagram our ancestral energy usage, what we've been using for millions of years, is very efficient. We've been eating animal fats and our own body fat to turn into ketones and keep our brain in best condition. And of course, it's like way better than the one on the right side, which is modern energy usage, or how our body typically like uses energy and eats. You can see the junk food. It could be like processed fruits, processed ice cream, some whole grain bread, which is very toxic and has no micronutrients, and candy. You can see the glucose levels rising. It creates insulin, and insulin spike happens, and your body crashes after a few hours, and the glucose is turned into energy or converted into fat. It's not really like helping your brain in the best condition. Like it still helps you and your brain, but like not in the best condition. And carbs in itself are like a worse source than fat because they don't have the fat soluble vitamins. They don't spike your insulin. They come from way cleaner sources and are the most natural way for humans, because we've been carnivores 99% of the time, and we've been apex predators, and we've been living this way for millions to thousands of years. So as you can see, the ancestral or ketosis is way better than the regular metabolism or carbs, because it in itself is worse. And yeah, that's basically the end of the video. You can see the 3 main benefits of consuming animal fats: skincare, testosterone, and ketosis, and how they are helpful for the human body. And yeah, please consider eating more animal fats, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.